Imagine holding a single bottle of water. It costs about $1. Nothing special. Nothing rare. Nothing revolutionary. Yet the same bottle can be worth far more depending on where, when, and how it is sold. At a grocery store, it's worth $1. At a concert, maybe $5. At an airport, $7. In the middle of a desert when someone is desperately thirsty, its value can feel priceless. So what if building wealth isn't always about creating something new? What if it's about increasing value, solving problems, and repeating the process over and over? Let's explore the idea. Chapter 1. The Power of Value. Most people focus on the product. Successful entrepreneurs focus on value. A bottle of water is just water. But convenience adds value. Branding adds value. Distribution adds value. Marketing adds value. The more value you create around a product, the more people are willing to pay. Chapter 2. Starting with $50. Imagine you have $50. You buy a small quantity of bottled water. Then you sell it where demand is higher. You reinvest the profits. Not into luxury. Not into spending. Back into more inventory. The goal is not to get rich from one sale. The goal is to build momentum. Small profits become larger opportunities. Chapter 3. Scaling the idea. As profits grow, you expand. Maybe you sell at events. Maybe you supply local businesses. Maybe you create a brand. Maybe you build an online store. The bottle of water becomes more than a bottle. It becomes a business. And businesses can grow far beyond the value of the original product. Chapter 4. Leverage. The biggest growth comes from leverage. You hire help. You automate processes. You reach more customers. You create systems that work even when you're not personally making every sale. This is how small ventures can become large enterprises. Chapter 5. The Real Secret. The bottle of water is not the secret. The secret is understanding demand, understanding people, understanding value, and consistently reinvesting profits into growth. Many fortunes have been built by starting small and scaling intelligently. Chapter 6. Can $50 really become $1 million in a year? In reality, turning $50 into $1 million within a single year is extremely unlikely and carries significant risk. Most businesses grow gradually. Success usually requires hard work, skill, persistence, and a bit of luck. The story of the bottle of water is best understood as a lesson about entrepreneurship, not a guaranteed formula. A single bottle of water will not magically create $1 million. But it can teach an important principle. Wealth often starts with a simple product, a simple idea, or a simple opportunity. The key is creating value, serving customers, reinvesting wisely, and scaling over time. Every large business started somewhere. Sometimes with something as ordinary as a bottle of water. And that's the lesson. Big results often begin with very small beginnings.